Hello all you wonderful, beautiful, and craptastic people. Craptastic Jack here. Welcome back to the channel. When's the last time I used that intro? That's like a throwback intro. Anyway, today we are actually going to be customizing this beauty. We're going to be customizing the 1998 Nissan Silvia K, which makes its debut in Need for Speed Unbound. I'm sure it was in some other Need for Speed game in the past, but we've been asking for this car for how long now, and it's finally here in Need for Speed. And we're going to do a nice little customization video on it today. So we're going to go over the history of the car while doing some customization. Now, for a racing game YouTuber, I'm admittedly very stupid. It's an understatement. I admittedly don't really know a whole lot about cars that aren't necessarily Hondas or Acuras. So I've been doing recently, kind of in my own time, is customizing cars in Forza and of course Need for Speed Unbound, and just kind of researching about said car as I'm doing it. And we're actually going to be doing that in video form today here with the Silvia K. But before we begin, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the subscribe button down below. I said subscribe twice, so be sure just subscribe, please. I need it. So I started by removing both the front and rear bumpers, putting on the Pennsylvania license plate. Thank you for adding that in, Criterion. So Japan obviously got the cooler variant of this car, the Silvia version. This is a 1998 Silvia, so this is actually the Kouki version, or for all you CJ veterans out there, the Kouki version.
The S14 Kouki or the S14 Kouki.
Anyway, the Kouki version has these terrifying headlights that give me anxiety. These headlights are so mean looking. They're so cool. So I basically put on the nicest spoiler that I had, and there was quite a few, but I think this is the one I like the most. And then I put on with the bolt-on wide body kit. And then as for rims, I went with what I thought looked nice. I went for the Weds SA60Ms. When it comes to rims, I don't really have a brand preference. I just put on what I think looks good. And then after that, I put on the Speed Hunters front fenders. And then after I was done with the bodywork, I went and dropped the car as much as I could. And I added in about 50% more camber to the front and rear wheels. It's Need for Speed. I'm not going to get too technical with it. People love to get technical when they talk about stance and everything. Here's the thing. I don't have a creative bone in my body at all. So I'm using this sick wrap here made by Davina 2004. And then up next is performance. And these cars came with the SR20 DET engines, which are awesome. Except here in America, we did not get those. We got the KA24s, which sound a little too close to the K24 engine, which is what I have in my Acura. The SR20 DET clocks about 217 horsepower, and it's fantastic. You know, the Honda fanboy in me, I have to swap it with a 3.0-liter V6 Honda engine. So we're using the 92 Honda NSX engine, which packs about 276 horsepower and just gives me a little bit more oomph, I guess you could say. And then now I'm not that good at tuning cars, so if you're copying this down looking for a good tune, good luck. And that's the actual customization of the car done there. So I built this mainly for drift, so I could start tackling some drift sections across the map and start getting some good stars on there. And again, I'm not that great at tuning, and the drift physics I found in Need for Speed Unbound are not very good. Even though I have it set to B class, and there are some drift corners that basically require you to have a faster car. I've been having a lot of fun using this car, tackling drift corners and everything like that, and at the very least, it's very pretty. So I'm very happy about that. Either ways, that's our S14. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to see more Need for Speed Unbound content. That's it for me tonight. I will see you all later. Have a good night, everyone.